Hey, everybody. How are you? I hope you guys are having a good day. I did. Hope you guys made it to the house of the Lord. If you didn't, I hope you had church in your living room. All right.
Mhm.
But
I did.
we have had a good little weekend, to say the least. We're just up here checking in with you guys to see how you guys are doing because we told you guys we were gonna be consistent this season. All right, so that is what we are doing. It's a little pop up. Um, can't tell you if we'll probably be back up here again tomorrow. Um, and I don't know what we'll bring to y'all tomorrow, so just stay tuned. That's all I got to say. All
Mm.
right, so but other than that, share your win of the week, your win of the day. Share what the Lord gave you today for those of y'all that went to the house of the Lord or even just communed with Him in your own time. And Quint, say hello to the people.
Hey people. Well, she's saying to share your win or share if you communed in your living room. On today I communed in my living room. But my win was the sermon that was spoken. He spoke about letting go and people not having the same access that they had to you in the past.
Sound like
He talked
confirmation.
right. He talked about how sometimes you got to let people go in order to win because not everybody deserves what you have to bring. Not everybody um, can walk with you in this season. So you have to know who you're in contact with and and who's on your side in this season. So it's so important for us to self-evaluate who's around us. Um, if they're not for you, they shouldn't have the same access they had to you in 2024. If
Yes.
you're not bringing anything to the table, they shouldn't. excuse me. They shouldn't have the same access they had in 2024. If they can't hear, they should not have the same access they had in 2024. So, no,
For the folks that don't understand what you just said, when you say if they can't hear, elaborate.
mhm. Okay. So, if you're in the midst of a conversation and we're just listening to defend ourselves or listening to respond or listening to be combative in a way, um, you have to know what season you're in because everything, you don't need anything that's going to disturb your peace. You don't need people around that's going to cause drama. You don't need people around that you can't communicate with. So in this season, it's important. It's important for you to know who your true support system is. Um, know who your true support system is. Y'all know, me and Coco use each other as an example a lot. We're not in the same state, but we know who we are in each other's lives. This is my sister. She got a need. Guess what? If I can meet it, I'm coming. If if it's financial, that it goes on both ends. You have to know. And it ain't, oh well, I did this and I did that and I did this.
And we've never done that. We've
Exactly.
never told each other what each other did. But I tell y'all all the time about the butter shorter, right? And so that should tell y'all something. It had nothing to do with finances. I just told her what I needed. She drove 3 hours to bring me some butter and turn around and go right back. Okay. So people, most people be like, why you didn't go to the store? It won't that type of butter for one, but I needed some butter. Okay. So mind your business. All
Mhm.
right. But I'm just saying, But I tell the story all the time just so you can kind of get the understanding of the type of relationship we got.
Right.
You know what I mean? There was one time where I was in Virginia every other weekend.
Hmm.
And so like, you have to You have to know your place with people, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's sad that sometimes you don't because people don't um voice it, or I don't know, maybe in their own way they're afraid to tell you kind of where you stand with them,
Mm-hmm.
but if you want to know, ask,
Right. And this is
right?
the thing too. Most of the time when I move, if I'm moving into a new place or something like that, she has a room. Um, she has a room. And when I come there, I know, okay, I got a place. Because why am I paying for all these hotel stays and we in the same area?
Right.
It doesn't make sense. But you have to, number one, feel comfortable with who's in your house. She know if I come near, yep, when I feel like it, I'm gonna have some praise, I'm gonna have some worship, whatever it is. And it's the same. If
Same
I
thing.
need to walk the house, I'm gonna walk the house. It's the same. And her husband is my brother. She ain't got to worry about somebody saying, "Mm, that's my brother." No,
Right. Yeah,
even
that's their relationship.
exactly.
That is his QQ. You can't say nothing to him concerning his QQ. Okay, so like at the end of the day, everybody's relationships are different.
Hmm.
But I will say this: your relationships are important,
Exactly.
even if they're coming to a what you guys like to call an end, because relationships don't have to stop just because you outgrew somebody,
Exactly.
right? It just means that we're not the same as we used to be, but it
Exactly.
don't mean that the relationship has to stop. It's just not what it was.
Right.
Right. And so at the end of the day, I think that too, that's where a lot of people got it messed up. You
Hmm.
can outgrow people, yeah, but when you outgrow people, that don't mean you just gotta cut them loose.
Right.
You outgrow them. So if you
Mhm.
talk every 6 months, you talk every 6 months.
Right.
That's it. You don't have to
Mhm.
be rude. There's no need to be a rude because you outgrew somebody, right?
Exactly.
And I see that too much. You outgrow somebody and you say, "Well, I just outgrew you. We not even on the same page anymore." First of all, I don't even know how we was friends. Then you just get nasty with each other, and it just goes back to make you wonder, like, how did y'all connect in the first place?
Right. And then it's no need for that. And then, like I said, you have to have trustworthy people in your household. She ain't ever got to worry about coming home and me hitting on her husband. That is my brother. I don't look at him as if he is my brother, just like she is my sister.
And
And
he
I
would
don't
never
have
look
to.
at her like that.
Right.
That's
And
the
I
that's
don't
the one
have to.
that's the one thing Quentin would tell you. He got eyes only for the one talking on the screen right about
Exactly.
now. Okay.
Exactly. And I don't have to worry about that when it comes to my household. So if I call and I say, "Well, Coco, I'm on my way," she may say, "Well, he's home. He'll open the door for you."
That's
But
exactly what I said
once
right here.
again, ladies and gentlemen, you have to know who you are bringing in your household. Because I have had in the past a so-called best friend that started dealing with my boyfriend. Okay. So be careful when you open that door.
Mm-hmm.
Know who is coming.
Everybody intentions ain't right.
Exactly. And stop speaking all your business.
Right. Because you gotta understand. Inquiring minds want to know.
Exactly.
Right. And so if you got this female that you telling her how your boo thing do you, and how he this and how he that. First of all, why you telling somebody that?
Mm-hmm.
That's intimate stuff.
Exactly.
I would never tell you about what happened in my bedroom, boo boo.
Mm.
That ain't your business. Okay.
Exactly.
That I would never do. And at the end of the day, when you make the mistake and do that, because I have made that mistake in earlier relationships,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it could come back to bite you,
Mm-hmm.
right? Especially when you make it and the person now goes to the person that you with and we're like, oh yeah, I want you to do that to me too.
Mm. Lord Jesus.
Like,
Jesus
you,
to your
you
fence.
you know what I'm saying? Like for real, for real. I done been there, done that too.
How they say, Houston, we got a problem.
Right, have folks smiling in my face, but you done went behind my back and
Mm.
told him, I want you to do to me what you do to her.
Mm-mm.
Like what?
Mm-mm.
Like, boo boo, you got me screwed up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, the both of y'all got me screwed up.
Exactly.
Okay, but it just goes to tell you about the type of person you're dealing with.
Mm-hmm.
I've never been in a relationship where I ever felt like I had to step out. Because if
Exactly.
I feel like I got to step out on
I
you,
gotta
I don't
let
need
you
to be
go.
with you. I don't need to
Exactly.
be with you. And I've never been like that. I've
Mm-hmm.
always been in what people call long-term relationships, long relationships. I ain't never had no. My shortest relationship might have been a year.
Mm-hmm.
That's the shortest, and that's
Exactly.
because we weren't really doing nothing.
Right.
I rarely spent time with him. It was more phone conversation than anything. I
Mm-hmm.
saw him maybe three times out of that whole year we were together. Okay, so that was nothing. It was no sweat off my back when it ended, right? But I've had relationships where I've been in relationships with the people from middle school up to college. You know what I mean? Like those long years, right? And so at the end of the day, I don't know what it's like when people say they have short term relationships. I don't know how that works
Mm-hmm.
because that ain't my forte. It ain't never been my thing. But I have never stepped out. So when
Exactly.
people say, yeah, when I was with him, I was also with such and such, and they just freely talk about it like it's nothing. I
It's not
I
okay.
can't do that. That ain't how my mind is set up. If I feel like I have to be with multiple people at once, baby, I don't need to be with you.
Mm-hmm.
I just need to be single,
Exactly.
right? Not halfway committed, single. Okay, that way I can do what I want. Single. So a lot of people don't understand that single people have that right.
Exactly.
A single person ain't bogged down to nobody unless you and that other person have formally said that y'all are making a commitment to one another and
Mm-hmm.
this is what you are working towards. Then you are no longer then the both of you have decided that you no longer have yourself in the single category.
Right.
And so I think that's something else. I think that that's what we need to do a show on, Clint. Relationships.
That's
So
fine.
I think that that's something that we need to do, right? I think that we need to get a single person, a person that's like maybe engaged, maybe, and then a actual married couple, and not
Okay.
see different aspects of relationship, right?
Okay.
On the screen and have them talk about how they got where they are and what it actually means to them.
Right.
I think
And
that would be great because
that sound
everybody view a single ain't the same.
right. And that sound like a perfect plan. And those of you that may be watching, if you are single, if you are engaged, if you are married, you can be our guest. Just let us know. Inbox
Mm-hmm.
us. Let us know if you're willing to come up here. Prayerfully, we'll have some of the people that has supported us um,
Before.
the last few years to come up. Because this is our 5th year, y'all, and we would love to have some of our guests up here.
Yeah.
That would be such a blessing. Y'all inbox us all the time, but to come up will be
Yeah.
such a
That would be
blessing.
great to see y'all face again
Yes,
and to cut up because y'all know how we do when we get together.
exactly. Because there's some that we haven't heard from in a while. Y'all often hear us talk
Ooh,
about Samuel and what's
yeah,
his name? It start with a T. I can't think of it.
Terrell.
Terrell, that's it. Um, Miss Gloria, y'all hear us talk about the different people a
Oh,
lot.
I have a update on Miss Gloria.
Okay.
She passed. So that was the reason why we hadn't heard from her. And her boys have been taking it really, really hard, but she passed. So they finally reached out.
Oh
She
my
passed
God.
away. She had been battling cancer the whole time and just didn't say anything. So um yeah, she kind of just decided not to do any more chemo because it wasn't doing anything. And she's gone on with the Lord.
Oh wow.
So um, I gave them our condolences and I just said, well, y'all don't have to deal with it by yourself. We still here. So but yeah, they just wanted us to know. So
Wow.
yeah. And
I
you
was
guys, we've dealt with that throughout the 5 years. We've lost a couple folks that have meant a lot to us.
yes.
And again, we tell you guys all the time, if y'all let us know, we will come.
And
You know,
Miss Gloria is one.
Miss
When I
Miss
say
Glory was,
she stood on the wall for us, her and her boys.
yeah,
So I wasn't expecting that. Now, oh my God, but yeah, they stood on the wall, so they meant a lot. We never met them in person, but they meant a lot
to
to us,
us.
and they will
They
reach
made
out.
sure they made sure that they was covering us.
Yes,
And that was really round about the time when T was still with us. You
yes,
know what I mean? And so, I understand you guys, and we again our condolences.
yes,
But you guys never have to deal with that type of stuff by yourself. If you let us know and we can make it, we'll come.
definite.
Especially for something like that, we'll
Right.
definitely come. Um, just to let you know that we are here and how much you guys actually mean to us. So we'll
Yes,
show up. But we are very sorry for the loss.
yes, very sorry. Oh my God.
So yeah,
Wow.
because when I got the message this morning, I got it while like I saw the thing pop up while I was in church, but I couldn't answer it because I was also filming the service. So I waited until I got home, and then
Wow.
I looked at it right before I came into the show. And so yeah, like I
Okay.
wasn't expecting that either. I thought it was gonna be them saying hello. It wasn't
Right.
hello, but to give the the news. So, but we've lost so many, and um, I think that this year we'll probably do a in memory of moment, um, since we're embarking on 5 years. And if you guys want to come on and talk about your mom, you're more than welcome to. Y'all know we open up the space for y'all. Because there's a lot of people that we have that we miss and we love that are going on.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, we got T, Chandra, Miss Gloria, a couple of the people that were due to be guests that passed away. Um,
And also a
oh,
couple of people that were coming out of DV, and
yeah,
we
and
were
so
assisting them, and they, oh Jesus.
yeah, so
So
you guys, please reach out if y'all want to come on when we get ready to do the in memory of, and we'll try to put up a flyer so you can do like a save the date, and then that way you guys will know when the date is going to be. Y'all want to come on, by all
so
means. So
so what I'm thinking is maybe for Valentine's Day weekend, or that week,
yeah,
we'll do some
yeah,
shout outs, because that is supposed to be the holiday of love.
yeah,
So and we
yeah, we
truly,
could do that. Yeah, we could
so
do that, and it's yeah, we could do that, and again, you guys, when you guys are dealing with grief, you don't have to do it by yourself. You
exactly.
really don't have to do it by yourself. We may not be in the state where you are physically,
Right,
but if we can be there, let us know.
right.
All right, because we y'all don't understand. We got the gift of pop up.
Oh yes.
All right. As long as we kind of know ahead of time and can wiggle the room around, we will
Hmm.
wiggle it and get on the road. All right.
Exactly.
So um just remember that. Um going forward though, um again, you should always have a win. So we challenge you guys to have a weekly win.
Hmm.
Right. So when we check in, I hope that you guys are putting them. Well, go come on in the chat and pop it up in the comment section and say what your weekly win is or was. Um,
Exactly.
so I challenge you guys to have a weekly win because they should be something that you were able to accomplish every week.
Exactly. Do you have any other updates on anyone? Any check-ins? Any testimonials? Before we get off here, because we're not going to be up here long, but we will pop up.
No, but we could address all of those tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah, we could address all of those tomorrow because the getting that information was kind of like a hit.
Yes.
Uh,
Definitely.
so we can address those tomorrow, but because we'll be back up here with y'all sometime tomorrow.
Yeah.
Um, yeah. Again, it goes to show you never know,
Exactly.
and to make every moment, at least they know that we love them from afar,
Yes.
right? Because we
Definitely.
like Quinn said, we never physically met them, but they would always after every show, um,
Mm-hmm.
even during the show.
Right.
We were, so we definitely appreciate that. And again, our
And
hearts are with you guys.
and there are certain people that just contact us like we're praying for you because we know what you go through. And that was one of the things Miss Gloria would do, her and her boys. And
Yeah.
they would speak into our lives and all kinds of stuff. So ooh, whew,
Yeah. I
yeah,
was not
that
expecting that
was,
either, but we are
yes,
with you guys
we would,
again. Our heart goes out. Um,
yes,
yeah, I have nothing else. But like I told y'all, to make the moments count, you know what I mean? Because you just never know, you know.
exactly.
Be prayerful. Pray before you leave your house. Pray before you lay down. All that good stuff. I don't say it just because it's something to do. I say it because it's something that you need to do. Um,
Exactly.
you know what I mean? Because you never know. You know, um, you know, people just not making it home,
Right.
and nobody just okay, whatever this morning. That's not the case. People, it's a lot.
Exactly.
It's a lot. But my heart is with anybody that's dealing with bereavement right now. Um,
Definitely.
our prayers go out to you guys.
Yes.
Again, if you need us, let us know. All right. For some of you, y'all already know y'all will see me soon.
Mhm.
Um, and we just gonna go from there.
Amen. So, with that being said,
Y'all already know the mottos. We love y'all to life, love y'all to live, live every day on purpose and make it count.
and walk in your destiny, y'all have a blessed day.